She deserves it. She deserves it. Also, Dancing with the Stars alum.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yes.
Two seasons ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. We are kicking off June wedding season, and we're doing it with a brand new Hallmark Channel original movie called Wedding Bells, and Dana McKellar is here, starring in this movie, which I understand really starts with a lot of drama.
Well, I mean, sort of. So there's a bride and groom. I played the maid of honor, and the bride and groom, the bride's family loses all their money in the very beginning of the movie.
How did that
And the
happen?
wedding gets canceled. But
No.
the maid of honor and best man decide that we're going to figure this out. We're going to put on the wedding at his dad's inn in the Berkshires, and so we sort of roll up our sleeves and get to work.
All right.
So are there bells? It's called
There
Wedding
could
Bells.
be wedding bells, and I'm not going to say that the maid of honor and the best man might start to fall for each
Maybe,
other.
I wonder.
There's, maybe. I mean, these Hallmark films, you never know what's going to happen, but they might get together.
All right.
Well, food I know played an important part in this.
Yes.
Movie. You were talking about it before. Did you have to eat stuff that you weren't that you don't eat?
Yes, I read the script and I was like, oh my goodness, she's a junk food addict. And I'm gluten-free in my real life. I'm not a vegetarian, but I eat really clean food. So how am I going to eat all this stuff? And so they worked with me. For example, there's a scene where I'm eating this big muffin, this like Cinnabon thing from the refrigerator, because I'm starving because I wasn't able to eat any of the fancy food that Nick, the best man, makes. He's a chef. And I'm like, oh, I hate that food. I need my junk food. So I go into the refrigerator and I open it and I take a big bite of a Cinnabon and close the door and he's there. And it's just like, And so I spend the next part of the scene talking with my mouth full. And we were going to be doing this scene many, many times. So what I did was I had them cut up banana slices, these big banana slices, in the refrigerator. So I took a banana slice, put it in my mouth, and then I had it already a bite out of it, and I closed the door. So
genius.
when I'm doing that scene, it's banana. I had like 3 full bananas in the span of a few hours that day. It was pretty fun.
But they're good for your
But
skin.
they're good for you.
your hair.
And that's the point. So I can't do this scene with a Cinnabon coming out of my mouth.
I swear, if I get locked in an airport and there's a Cinnabon,
yeah.
it's death for me. I can't. I will sit outside.
The smell. You can smell it down by the escalator.
Well, we have a clip from Wedding Bells. Let's see if we find out if there's wedding bells. Take a peek.
Not burnt. Good start.
Snoop much?
Oh, hi.
I see you made my mom's country baked omelet.
Hope that's okay.
Yeah.
I figured I could probably make it without messing it up too much.
Well, it smells exactly the same.
Do you want to try it? Oh, no, it's terrible, isn't it?
It's exactly how I remember.
In the movie, Nick's mother had passed away years before, and his father, played by Bruce Boxleitner, who's amazing in it, he's been very sad ever since then, and so food was this central theme, and his mom was this amazing chef. He became a chef because of his mom, and there's this big food-love connection in the movie.
Food is love.
Food is love. I love junk food. He loves all this fancy food. We end up coming together. That omelet is one of the ways in which you see us come together through food. In my life, my grandmother was this amazing, she cooked for everybody. She was this amazing supplier of food. And for her, giving you food was her way of expressing love. And that is just so beautiful, the idea that we can feed each other, we're feeding each other's souls and our hearts through food.
It really is.
And that's all through the movie. And it's just a beautiful element.
Oh, I want to come into your house. That's nice. But I want to ask you, not only are you busy promoting the film, but you're also, the Wedding Bells. It's such a cute movie. But you're also doing a weekly palindrome puzzle series, and you do it on Twitter. You have over 100,000 people participating in this every week. First of all, what is a palindrome?
First of all,
no idea.
First of all, why?
First of all, so social media in general, I do love social media. I've been getting into it more and more. I'm even doing like the Snapchat, like the kids are doing. Snapchat, you name it. Periscope, which is live social media. Facebook Live video. I do Twitter and Instagram. And it's so much fun. On Twitter, I tend to have more of my math teacher followers, a lot of them.
Well, first of all, let's just
And-
say, I'm not kidding when I'm saying this. You are a genius in math. She majored in math. She is a mathematician. This is what
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Your brain thinks like a mathematician.
I love solving
Yeah, you
puzzles,
do.
and I love providing people with an opportunity to solve puzzles.
Right.
And so I host a weekly palindrome contest on my Twitter account called Name That Palindrome. It's every Thursday night, and every Thursday night at 7:20 p.m. Pacific time, I give a clue. The answer will be a palindrome. So what is a palindrome?
Yeah.
A palindrome is a word or a phrase that's spelled the same forward and backwards.
Okay.
So an example would be like race car. Okay, race car is spelled the same forward and backwards. There it is,
Never
race car.
thought of that.
Okay.
Another one is taco cat, which I think is adorable. I love it. People have done many memes of tacos with cats in them. It's so cute. And so when I give these clues, the idea is, how do you solve these puzzles, right?
Sure.
So I'm going to do an example for you guys.
Okay.
So here's a clue that you might see on one of my palindrome contests. So let's say that you have a lot of kids and you need a big car to hold them all in.
Okay.
And you really like dark blue. You might buy yourself a dark blue toddler SUV. So paraphrase that as a palindrome in 3 words. Dark blue toddler SUV. And here's how you do it. You might not be sure which words or which, but
Yeah,
what's
lead me
dark
through
blue?
this.
Like what's another name for dark blue? Navy.
Navy.
Okay,
Navy. Yeah, in the Navy. Okay.
All right, so
all right.
Navy. So you always write down palindromes. So Navy, right? You write down
Navy's
Navy.
first. Got it.
Now, every palindrome will be spelled the same forward and backwards. So the next thing you do is you write down that word backwards,
So,
and you see what you get.
okay.
Y van.
Y
Well, what's
van.
Y
Y
van?
van.
Yeah, what's a Y van?
But van is like an SUV, right?
Okay.
You go, oh, okay.
Navy van.
So yeah, so maybe there's a space. Oops, not there. Maybe there's a space right here between the Y and the van.
So the Y is part of the other word.
Exactly. So the Y is part of the middle word. We know it's 3 words. So what's a word ending in Y that means toddler?
Baby.
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 Oh, baby.
There
Oh, I
is.
said it first.
Wow.
I
No,
said
I
it
said it first.
I
I
said
won.
it first.
I get it. I get
I
the
think Christina
minivan.
got this one.
I win the minivan.
Navy baby van is spelled the same forward and backwards. How cute is that? I love
so
that.
cute.
Wow.
All right.
Fantastic.
And then we've got one more example that I'm going to let you guys do a little bit more work on this
Okay.
one. This is wedding themed.
Okay.
All right, just to give you a heads up. So first of all, do you guys know which actor was in both the X-Men movies and also Spotlight?
Liev Schreiber was
Yes,
in that.
Liev Schreiber.
Yeah, both of those.
Exactly. Okay, go.
So will you write?
I
what
love
we
him.
play?
He's also in.
You write what we
what's that
play.
I will.
Show that I love so much.
Okay, and then imagine that we are at Melissa Gilbert's sister's wedding. Her name is
Mrs. Gilbert.
Sarah.
Exactly.
Sarah.
Okay, so imagine we're at
Okay.
her wedding, and she's dropped that thing that brides wear over their
Veil.
faces.
Veil. Okay. So.
All right, so let's write down leave.
That's veil.
Yes, very
Yeah.
good. So leave, when you write that down, okay, oh, and then the clue itself. The clue itself is you're talking to leave, and you're like, Mr. Schreiber, Ms. Gilbert's wedding headdress. 3 words. So that's the clue.
Okay.
Mr. Schreiber, Ms. Gilbert's wedding headdress.
So,
the
Mr.
first
Schreiber would
word is
be
going to be
Leave.
leave. And then we know that's a word, right?
That's
so we're gonna
veil.
write down
Mrs.
backwards.
Veil.
Okay.
Right.
And we're like, veil. Oh, that's the wedding headdress part. Well, who is the person who lost their veil?
Would
What's
be
her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah.
Sarah. But is that quite a palindrome
Is
yet?
it SERSARA?
Hey, I love the audience.
Okay,
is
it's-
playing along.
what's
Like,
the
no,
letter-
no.
what's the
No,
letter
we're gonna get
missing?
this. We're gonna get it. Somebody's going home with free luggage.
There's the Y. There's the Y that's missing.
No, there's not. So,
no.
so you're saying Ms. Gilbert's. So we're missing a.
Possessive.
This is a
Sarah's
palindrome.
veil.
Yes.
Sarah's
Leave.
veil.
Sarah's
Sarah's
veil.
veil.
And it's a palindrome. So
Oh.
I made that one up for this show because it's wedding themed.
Good for
But I do this. It's so much fun. It's fun to come up with them. It's fun to give people a chance to exercise their brains. You guys are awesome.
You know what you just
I'm
did?
not awesome.
You hurt my brain.
Yeah,
you hurt my
And
brain.
you hurt my feelings.
I didn't even know I had a brain.
You guys are awesome.
That's so much fun.
No.
It's so much fun.